That's BIGHURT. Hurt. Can we get a little word with you right quick?
Sure. What's happening? What's going on?
What's going on with you? Thanks for stopping by. So what's been going on? How you feeling about the Met Gala?
Oh, it was great. You know, I went last year with Doja Cat. Now, I ain't gonna tell you what happened. But anyway, Anna, I think she was feeling me, and I think she wanted me to smash, but I ain't smashed. But anyway, she gave me 10 tickets, and I took one, I gave 9 to your producer. So definitely I got back in there this year.
And so now, who are you wearing?
I'm wearing a nice cat called Rickety Rack. Little kid from the hood, you know what I'm saying? Rickety Rack, he put his thing together, and I thought it was different. You know, I don't usually step out like this. I usually be in housing and all that, working and all that, but I stepped out today because I just want to show some love.
Okay. And who are you most excited to see tonight?
Oh, I ran into Doshi. I think she was hot. Regina King looked real good. I ran into Dapper Dan. Me and him go way back. He used to design my stuff back in the day. So definitely I ran into some new faces and some old faces. It was good. I seen Angel Reese. I started to slap on that ass and say good game, good job, because she was actually hosting too.
And how did you feel about her hosting?
I think she did a beautiful job. She looked as well. I think it was a slam dunk. You know, I think she did a thing.
Do you plan on going to any after parties?
I'm gonna try to hit about 2-3 after parties, but I got to get back to work. You know, I'm working in the morning in the housing, but I feel like I had to step out because I don't get out that much. And also somebody told me, listen, Hurt, you got to experience new things. So I said, all right, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna just enjoy myself.
With this being like a close-knit type thing, how does someone like it, not saying like that, but how do you get invitations?
It's hard to get invitations. I had got mines maybe like a year or two ago when I was on 5th Avenue Jocelyn. I ran into Anna and I had picked a pocket and she seen me and she was like, yo, listen, you fashion, you out here Jocelyn and you got it on. So we kind of clicked and that's how I got my invite. Then she gave me, 10 this year and said invite some more people because she's trying to open it up, But I'm definitely, I think the mingling was good.
And that's definitely a nice outfit you got on, like that shirt. But thank you for stopping by.
Thanks for talking to me, man.
Thank you.
All right.
Got no BIGHURT?
No, because we got down here. I don't think I
love you too, baby.
That's Sweet Pete. Sweet Pete.
What's happening?
What's going on with you, brother?
What's going on?
Can we get a word with you right quick?
Sure.
So now, how you feeling the Met Gala so far?
Oh man, it was a fabulous occasion. I'm definitely glad I stepped out because I was busy, but I said, I step out for Anna because Anna's always been good to me, so I try to be good to Anna.
And so now, who are you wearing today?
Oh man, I'm wearing the sisters Eager to Agatha. They make everything with their thumbs. So I said, listen, I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna represent the sisters and let them get their little shine. I know that the theme is menswear and all that, but Sweet Pete only deal with the ladies.
And so now, have you seen anybody you wanted to see tonight?
Oh, I seen them all. I chopped it up with Coleman the Mango. I chopped it up with a lot of people. ASAP, I kicked it with ASAP. That was cool. I love seeing Donna Ross. His queen looked fabulous. And my thing is, them trains that them girls be wearing on their dresses and all that, like Megan Thee Stallion, she looked good. She had a nice train. Them trains made me feel like running the train, if you know what I mean, baby. You know what I'm saying?
And now I would love to get your opinion on how did you feel about Doshi?
I think Doshi did a thing. I think Doshi is beautiful. Me, I ain't gonna never put down the ladies. I love the ladies, and that's why I broke. I usually wear the $sign to let them know I'm getting money, but I broke out the chains because I knew that the ladies was gonna bust out with their chains. Shakira, Gabriel Union, they had some nice chains or some nice jewelry. But Sweet Pete is the master of this thing here, so I had to come big. Come big or go home.
And is this your first time at the Met?
Yeah, this is my first time at the Met in 30 years. I went to the Met way back in the day before I got incarcerated, But anyway, this is about my 7th time at the Met. I went 6 times before I got jailed.
And we see that you have like a trail of ladies. We can't really show them.
I brought a heroin with me because, this is their first time too, and I want them to know who to get at, because there's a lot of big ballers in the place.
Thank you. And so, anything else you got coming up and you want to tell people?
Well, I got a lot of things coming up. Just, stay tuned. You know how Sweet Pete do. Sweet Pete banned me. Stay tuned, baby.
Thank you, Sweet Pete.
Thanks for talking with me.
Sweet Pete, that was Sweet Pete.
Sweet Pete was really somebody I wanted to meet.
What's going on, Duke Durant? What's going on with you, brother?
What's going on? Shout out to Stayfly Nation. What's happening, y'all?
How are you doing? How are you feeling the Met Gala?
Oh, it was beautiful. It was a great experience. I loved it. Thanks for inviting me, everybody.
And then, now, so, who are you wearing? The fabric looks kind of like a rug. I don't know.
Now, this is a hot designer, new designer, If Soda Grew on Trees. This dude is really out there, and that's his name, If Soda Grew on Trees. I was kind of hesitant about wearing him, but definitely he put it together, and it's a nice fit.
Who are you most excited to see tonight?
I was just excited to see the brothers. The brothers came out, and I liked the dude from Snowfall. He really did his thing with the racing, the whole racing gig. I just wanted to see the brothers and mingle with the brothers. ASAP Rocky, shout out to him. I seen a lot of people, and it was a good experience. Some of my ex-clients was here too, so it was good reuniting with them.
How did you feel about the big news with Rihanna?
I think that was a beautiful thing. I wish I could have represented them, but I told ASAP, if you catch another case, like maybe a knife case or what, just holler at me, some stars, Chinese stars, anything. Just, talk to Duke Do Right, because I do you right.
And we saw you outside talking with people before you came over here to us. It looked like you were passing out cards. Is this a good event for you?
Yeah, any event where you can hobnob with the celebrities and the ones who got the bag is definitely a good event that you should get out and network at. But me and Anna, we go way back because I had I represented a lot of people that was in Vogue magazine. So me and Anna go way back, and I like the way she took the book from Monica L. Miller and made that the whole theme of the event. Black dandyism, and I think that was educational for the black people out here. And it's always good to learn. Definitely a learning experience.
Did you get to see Pharrell?
I seen Pharrell. I seen a lot of people, but I told him I had to leave early because I got to get over to the Diddy trial is starting, and I got to sit up in there because I want to be co-counsel to that.
Bruh. Well, thank you, Duke Do-Right. Anything cases you got coming up that's going to be...
I got a couple of cases. Look for me on Court TV, and that's all I can say now. Just listen, if you get in trouble, holler at Duke Do-Right. I do you right.
Thanks, Duke. Duke Do-Right. Good God, good God.
No, and this might be one of the persons favorite people to see tonight.
You want to buy some weed?
That's easy. Easy. What's going on with you, brother?
What's going on? What's happening?
Thank you for stopping down right here.
Okay.
We see you have on one of my favorite fits of the night, if I do say so myself.
I appreciate that. that.
Who is this inspired by? Let's get a pen down.
I wasn't sure about the diaper, but I said I'll try it. This is Garbage Alley. This dude is hot. They said that this is everybody wearing them, so I said I go out on a limb and I wear them. But I wasn't sure because the diaper, because I couldn't really hide nothing in the diaper. I got to bring my weed. But anyway, I'm glad that they let me come through.
Who are you most inspired to see tonight?
I really didn't care. I just was trying to figure that this is a new market and I might be able to sell some gumbo in here. So I said I'll come through. I don't care who I saw, but they said everybody was going to have the bag. So I said I'll go.
How did you even get in?
BIGHURT said that they had sent some tickets down to the Stayfly Nation, and they said that I'm always a lively character because they say I'm the life of the party, and they said, would you like to go? I said, where's it gonna be at? They said the Metropolitan Museum of Art. I said, yo, last time I was there I had got arrested for stealing, so I don't know, but they said this is like a different time, a different event, and they told me just don't touch no art this time.
So now, when you got here, we saw that you pulled up. You really were on theme with the way you pulled up with the garbage truck. They brought you out as a trash bag, and then you stepped. It was so amazing.
Garbage Alley hooked that all up for me, and they said they're gonna give me a couple of dollars because I'm actually a model for them now.
Right.
And I thought that it worked because I come from the slum, so I said I'm with everything. It's just that I told them I'm gonna have to leave my own line of diapers after this because I'm in the hood everywhere, and I know a lot of people that use the pens and all that.
Thank you for stopping with us.
What you want some gumbo? I'm gonna holler at y'all later.
Thank you. It's easy. That was one of the best fit.
Nah, they had a bunch of people that was coming up. That's
brother,
right,
I'm not your Negro.
That's right.
Brother Freedom, what's going on with you, brother?
What's up, brothers?
Nice to see you down here. Thank you, showing love, stopping at the booth. So, now, before we get into what you're wearing and who you're wearing, how you liking the Met Gala so far?
I really don't like the fraternize with all these, hobnob with all these celebrities, but I just came out because I felt like getting to point out that the brothers are still alive and we ain't going nowhere.
And now, so, who are you wearing?
I'm wearing a designer that's related to the author Solomon Northup, who wrote 12 Years a Slave.
Bruh.
I'm wearing Solomon Negro.
We know it was, we sorry to bring this up because the Met Gala, we know you see you enjoying yourself. It was something going on with you and Dr. Umar.
You talking about backstage or?
Yeah, what was that about?
I was surprised to see him here. He always talking this, this African stuff. I'm saying, what are you doing here? I'm out spreading the word. You look like you got on your best. your Sunday best. So that's why we had a couple words. He said it wasn't Sunday best. It was somebody just threw on at the last minute. But anyway, I was surprised to actually see him here. I didn't plan on seeing him, but we know brothers run into each other everywhere. They ain't got to be in the alley. But we kept it cordial because I said, listen, let's not show our ass out in front of these crackers. But in any event, we gonna get back to that later, whatever we got to discuss. But I said when we out amongst other people and then we outside, we got to show harmony like we still all together and still united.
And we know we seen your last speech where you gave beautiful speech, beautiful. That was in Athens, if I'm saying that correct.
Yeah, definitely.
And so now,
Greece.
Who were you most excited to see tonight?
I wasn't really excited to see anyone. I just wanted to get next to a lot of the brothers and whisper in their ear that, listen, I know y'all confused. I know y'all proud slaves, and it's just proud slave moment. But listen, don't forget where you come from, and don't forget all the brothers that y'all leaving behind. Bruh. You know what I'm saying? I know the night is about distinction, disguise for some, freedom for me, respect for me, and heritage.
It's always a pleasure to see you. You always enlighten and have something positive to say.
Definitely.
Before we let you go, this outfit you got on, and so now
Solomon Negro. This is designed by Solomon Negro. You can get all his designs online. He's originally out of Africa, but he travels the world. I wish Simone Biles had got her outfit from. She looked good in a little blue outfit, when she was doing her little flips and everything. But she could have got one from Solomon Negro, and she'd have looked much better.
You just found him, or
no? They actually found me. Negroes find each other. We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us.
Thank you. Freedom. He's always a light.
Definitely a lot of stars out. Definitely a lot of. That's what Willie, right here. Thank you for stopping at the booth. What's going on with you, brother?
What's happening? What's going on?
Is this your first time at the Met Gala?
Not at all. I do all the parties. Growing up in Harlem, I do all the parties, and getting fly to me is nothing. I've been getting fly my whole life. I did all the Diddy parties. That's how I got the nickname Wet Willie. So this ain't my first time at the Met Gala. Not at all.
Who are you wearing?
I'm wearing a designer called Gag Me With a Spoon. That's it's an up and coming black designer. The theme is menswear, and Gag Me With a Spoon is definitely on the up and coming. He's a little alternative, but it's good for what Wet Willie's taste.
And we know you down here to enjoy yourself, don't want to do too much. But how's Diddy doing? Have you spoken to Diddy? I spoke to Diddy. He's doing good. He did go gray and all that, but that's what jail will do, to stress you out. He used to partying because we used to party, man. But anyway, yeah, he's doing good. I thought the Met, when they said the theme of the Met was such and such, I was high at the time, so I thought they said the theme of the Met was a freak off. So I tried to call Anna, but she wasn't really answering because she probably ain't recognized my number. People funny like that, when they don't recognize your number, they don't pick up. And now, so were you gonna be doing any after partying tonight? I'm gonna do all the after parties. I'm hitting every party. I'm looking for a freak off. Bruh. And it's Cinco de Mayo also, so I know they're gonna be lit. And we saw you when you came in. You were definitely enjoying yourself. We don't know who that was. You came in. We thought that was Diddy. But nah, that wasn't Diddy. That's the homies from Europe. They call him Shroom. He messed with the mushrooms a lot. And so now, who are you most excited to see in tonight? I'm excited to see everybody. I got a little like a glaze over my eyes because I've been getting high for 3 days straight. But I think I saw everybody, and I think everybody was here. And the drinks that you brought in with you, yeah, we see nobody was really taking to it. Nah, because they think that, being out to party with Diddy, that I lace my drinks. I don't really lace my drinks. My drinks come already laced. That's how I order them. Right. Thank you for stopping at our booth and talking with us. My pleasure, my pleasure. Thank you. Oh, that was right.
Well, he had all the freak on. Because you saw it, yeah. Do right. That's the one. That's him. Big A Garrett, what's going on with you, brother? How y'all doing? Thanks for stopping down here, right here, next to our booth. Is this your first time at the Met Gala? Yeah, this is my first time at any party, really. Any party. We see you came down with Do Right. He brought you down, I guess, to show up what's going on. And so now, who are you wearing tonight? Well, I ain't have a lot of money, so my sister, she wanted to be a designer, so all she really could do was design this glove. So I'm wearing my sister's design, and her name is Big Head Gail, because it runs in the family, the big heads. But I'm wearing my sister's design, this by Big Head Gail. Definitely a nice glove. If you could, let's see that again, hold that up.
Definitely a nice piece. And so now, who are you most excited to see tonight?
I was excited to see ASAP Rocky because I know he had just beat a trial. Bruh. And you know, after me and Do-Right filed our federal case, I've been getting invites from all over, from everybody wanting to talk to me. I don't know why they thinking like I'm a celebrity now. I'm just standing up for rights, you know, because my hair fell out from the extensions and the synthetic hair.
We did see you had posted that you had a lot of hair companies reach out and try to work with you.
They said that they might be able to rectify the situation and revitalize my scalp. And they've been calling me, I've been going, they sending me to masseuses, they've been massaging my scalp. And it's definitely been like, I didn't know that so many people cared.
And how has the response been at the gala?
The gala was cool. People was rubbing my head. They was like, listen, come over here, Big Head Gary, because we think that like my head is like a crystal ball and it's good luck or something like that.
Before we get you out of here, we did see it was like something going on with you getting in. The security didn't know who you were. Or they didn't want to let you in. What was that about?
They thought that I was begging, or I was a homeless person or bum lost or something. They were saying, go around the back, they're going to be giving out scraps. I said, no, I was invited.
Well, thank you for stopping with us and talking. And we definitely hope, you know, everything goes well with you.
I appreciate it. I'm going back and hit the buffet again. This is my 7th time over there.
Thank you, Big Head Gary. That was a pleasure. Can we have a quick little word with you?
Yeah. Boy stole my idea.
So now,
what's happening?
We know this is like your first time at the Met Gala. How you feeling?
Well, it was beautiful. It was definitely a good time, definitely a good experience. And thank you, Anna, for inviting me.
And so now, can you tell us who you're wearing?
Oh, I'm wearing a young up-and-coming designer out of East New York, Brooklyn, Drizzy. Shout out to Drake. I'm trying to promote up-and-coming designers and people who know from the culture.
Who are you most happy to like run into down there?
Listen, I ran into a lot of the fashionable people there, but Tiana Taylor looked great, Lala Anthony looked great, Carmen Domingo killed it. It was a good experience, man, definitely. Jalen killed it too. You know what I'm saying? Like a Super Bowl wasn't enough. But anyway, you know, everybody was killing it. It was a good experience.
Who are you hoping to see? Are you hoping to run into any fashion icons down there?
I just want to see everybody enjoy themselves. I definitely want to holler at Anna. We chopped it up. She said, Dum Dum, I like what you got on, but she said the theme for the night was actually black dandyism across the Atlantic diaspora. And I said, whatever the hell that is, you know, I think she was drunk or whatever, but you know, I said, well, everything's good though. But it was definitely a good experience. I loved it.
So now, was that your first choice outfit to wear tonight?
Nah, actually it wasn't my first choice. I was gonna wear a piano. You know what I'm saying? But some of the keys on my piano was missing. And I'm glad I didn't wear it anyway because Andre 3000 had on the same one. So I'm definitely glad I didn't wear the piano.
And as we get this, let's zoom on right quick. And it's a beautiful outfit. And we see the watch. We definitely see the watch.
Definitely. I got here kind of late too. I left the Mark Hotel kind of late because I was trying to smash something before the event started.
We were definitely gonna ask you what happened.
Yeah, I was trying to smash something. Everybody left from the Mark Hotel, and I kind of left a little late because you know I do what I do, and I see Shorty over there. I got to get back to business. I'm holler at y'all.
Okay. Thank you. Come down.
Listen, quick public service announcement. Certain portions of this channel and segments are just satire. It's strictly for shit and giggles. So don't get all bent out of shape. Support the channel. It's just jokes.